Welcome back to Hey Kentucky. We are now happy to be joined by Robert Goforth. He's a Republican that's in the Kentucky State Legislature, and he's decided to run in the primary against Governor Matt Bevin for 2019. Representative Goforth, thank you very much for coming.
Thank you for having me, Matt.
So it's very rare for a sitting representative to challenge a member of his own party that's an incumbent for the governor's seat. What made you decide to do it?
Well, that's what I've heard, and why I'm doing it is I've traveled all over Kentucky talking to Kentuckians, and they tell me they want to change. They want to change. They want something different than what they have right now. People feel like currently we have a corporate first agenda that only focuses on breaks for white collar, corporate first CEO elitist. And they tell me they want someone that will focus on all Kentuckians and not forget about those working hard in the break room to make sure that some of the breaks go to the people in the break room, not just the boardroom.
So what, give me some examples of some policies maybe that you see Bevin doing that you would be against and that you would have done it differently?
Well, the attack on public education, for one. You know, I don't think we need to be taking money out of our public schools and our local school districts and trying to funnel them to for-profit charter schools.
You had some harsh words. As a matter of fact, there's an ad out there by a PAC that uses our commentary, but you called Matt Bevin a New Englander who had come here to sort of put his agenda on Kentucky. You regret that at all?
Oh, no, I think it's the truth, though. I mean, he's a New Englander molded by Wall Street, and I'm molded by Kentucky and Main Street, and there's some clear difference. People can pick.
Well, let's talk about a couple of the things you've done. You have a bill right now before the Kentucky legislature that would essentially take away almost all restrictions on the right to carry for people with a license to concealed carry weapons everywhere outside of a couple of places. But it would allow, from what I understand, schools, daycares, campuses, and private businesses. Am I right about that?
Well, not about private businesses, but public places.
So I own a restaurant right now. You should come visit.
Yeah.
Would you require me to allow people to carry guns into my restaurant?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Absolutely not. What it does, it levels the playing field. Right now, there's certain individuals, take for instance politicians, that can carry a firearm with a concealed carry permit or not. They can carry a firearm and they are exempted from all of these gun-free zone exemptions, gun-free zone places. They're exempt from it.
Well, let's talk about a couple, though. Okay. So you're saying the general public should be able to? The
general public should be. My life is no more important than your life, and you should be able to defend yourself just like I should be able to defend myself.
But that would also include allowing members of the general public to bring guns to schools, to daycares, to campuses.
They already can.
Well, they can if they have a weapon, but schools can also search for them and not allow them in.
Well, they can, but they...
Would you allow schools to still not allow people to bring them in?
Here's the thing, what we need to find out, I need to know, as far as the Constitution, did the General Assembly in the 90s overstep their bounds whenever they said that they can enact legislation against open carry? Because the Constitution reads that you're allowed to defend yourself and others in
so
the
for
state.
For you personally, if I were to walk into a daycare or a school to pick somebody up or something like that, should I be able to take a gun into a school?
Well,
just for you.
Right. What I'm trying to make sure, if an individual has the ability, they're trained. Because right now we don't have those training standards.
Would you allow them to do that? Under your bill, would you allow me to walk into a school with a gun? If I'm trained.
Those are some of the public places that are included.
Okay. What about stadiums? Would you want Kroger Field for people to be able to have guns?
What I want to make sure is the public is protected wherever they're at in a public place.
So yes.
I want to make sure that people are protected in a public place wherever they're at, man.
Okay. We would like to host a primary debate. I'm not sure if the governor will show up, but we're going to invite him. Would you come?
Yeah, I'll be there.
All right. See, I like that already. Thank you very much, Representative
Thank you,
Goforth.
brother.
Good luck to you.
Thank you.
We'll take a break and be right back. Hey, Kentucky is after this.